is what it is. The Kings are, we think, going to be trading with people. And maybe not. Who knows? Nobody knows. But if they do, I was thinking about this last night because who was it? Was it Matt George? Matt George said he was soliciting.
I know you like Harry Potter.
Yeah, he was. He was soliciting. I should probably finish that sentence. He was soliciting trade offers from other colleagues of his in the podcast world, right? And one of them, he claims that that the Warriors podcaster offered this trade.
Okay.
The Sacramento Kings trade Domantas Sabonis. The Golden State Warriors send Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Pajemski, Moses Moody, and a first-round pick. Now, let me tell you something. Noted Domantas Sabonis fan, Carmichael Dave here. Got his jersey. Love the guy. Some say I'm too soft on him. He's a big dude. What, 6'11", 2-something? Get on my back, Domas, because we're walking. We're gonna hit 80. We're gonna stay on the right side. No, we're going on the left side, so we're facing traffic, how you should walk, so you can see what's coming onto you. The cars and stuff. Mm-hmm. Get on my shoulders, dude, because I'm carrying you all the way to Chase Center to make that deal happen.
You're gonna take the 80?
Nope. I'm taking 80.
Yeah. I don't think you could do it.
I'm not saying I could do it straight, meaning all at once. What I'm saying is I might need I would need 7 days. I would need 7 days. I think in 7 days I could piggyback Domantas Sabonis from, let's say, the 80 on-ramp at X Street, I don't know, to the Chase Center off-ramp.
Okay.
I think I could do it in 7 days, going motel to motel or hotel to hotel. I need to sleep. I think I could do it, and I would do it for that trade.
Okay.
I think am I wrong that that's incredibly lopsided in favor of the Kings?
I don't know if it's incredibly lopsided, but I would do the trade.
And by the way, that's no disrespect to Sabonis.
Right.
That's just kind of the Warriors still get to keep, Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, and they're losing Pajemski is the main one. But also great for the Kings. Mm-hmm. You get a couple of young pieces to build around. Who knows? Maybe there's more to Moses Moody than meets the eye. Is he Malik Monk Part 2? I don't know. Some say. Some have said that. The only problem with Moses Moody I hear, though, is his attitude tends to go up and down. You can't predict it.
Yeah.
He's not Moses stability. And then a first-round pick. It's not going to be a great pick, but it's not. It's not a second-round pick.
Yeah, I don't think at this point, look, if you have multiple shots at it in the first round, go for it. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. You could pick a good player at 23 or 30 or 26, 14, wherever you are.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
But then it got me thinking.
Small thought.
Very small. Do we suspend all normal rules when it comes to trading? Not that there's rules necessarily, but do you remember the last trade the Kings and Warriors made?
Okay, I've got a couple in mind, but the last one?
Yeah, I don't.
Am I missing an obvious one?
No,
or do you have,
I don't. I have one that I remember, and it was after the one you might be thinking of, I think. Maybe not. No, I think it was.
No, I'm going way back, so okay. I'm sure yours is.
I think, wasn't it Billy Owens?
Okay, that's the one I was thinking
of. I think that's.
They've had to have had something else since then.
What about the last time the Kings and Lakers made a trade? I'm sure there's been one. I don't remember one.
Remember the Kings traded Buddy Hield to the Lakers for. Oh, wait.
Yeah, whammy.
They canceled that so they could get Westbrook.
Yeah, whammaroo. My point is this: do we suspend? There's like this unspoken rule, I think. Right? I'm with you.
Yeah. You're worrying about making your team better.
That's exactly right. Yeah. I think it's almost it's kind of like a second cousin to best player available in the draft.
Especially where the Kings are now. Like, I think that would be if you had someone like, Luka or something, and you got crazy enough to trade him, and you're going, well, we're not trade him to the East, get him out of our conference. Like if you know you've got a great player and you're just trying to get as much as you can in return. Not that any other players on the Kings aren't good players. It's just it's not that kind of thing. And if it helps that team you trade him to get farther or win a championship, you weren't winning one with that player here.
And you're not in the window to where, while they're good, like by the time if the Kings do everything right and they rebuild this thing properly and they're the next Detroit, San Antonio, OKC, all these dreams we have, they do everything right. They're not contending until, like, Steph Curry's going to have a big gray beard. Like, they're not contending in the next 2 years. Chris?
So the last one you guys were right about the Kings and Warriors. About Billy Owens.
Yeah.
Okay. The Sacramento Kings have never traded with the Lakers.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
The last trade between the franchises was when they were the Kansas City Kings.
And that's fine because the Lakers were, LA-ing.
Mm-hmm.
They love LA.
Yeah.
So I don't, but I again, I think if there's not, normally if I see an offer floated out between the Warriors and Kings or Lakers and Kings, I always say to people, it's almost certainly not, that's not happening.
Yeah.
They're not trading with each other. Now, I don't think you have any rules, dude. I think if the Lakers offer the Kings a trade that makes the Kings better or hits the Kings' goals for that trade, and there's no other offers that are close to that, screw it.
Yeah.
You're a Laker. They almost traded DeMarcus Cousins to the Lakers.
They almost did. It's funny, like we don't really have that same thought process of the Suns or the Clippers. They're in the same division.
No, you're right.
It's like, oh, we can trade with the Suns.
But weirdly enough, though, like, and I know that technically there's no rivalry between the Warriors and Lakers and the Kings, the truest sense. Like,
yeah.
But there's really, like, there's no rivalry between the Clippers and the Suns.
Yeah.
And
The funny thing is, in the history of the Sacramento Kings, they've had one playoff series with the Warriors. They've had one with the Phoenix Suns.
That's right. That's crazy.
Oh, they beat the Suns. Oh, so it's not a rivalry?
Not a rivalry.
The Warriors beat the Kings.
No.
Oh, that's a team. I can't trade with them.
Dominant.
Yeah.
So yes, I don't think there should be rules. Are we both in agreement, by the way, just to set the rules forward, though, that aren't any, that this is a best player available draft?
I'm always for that.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
What if they were like the defending champions? Are you still best player available?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because me personally, I think you trade and you do free agency for need.
Gotcha.
You're drafting if in the example I'll give again that I've done before, but I'll try to use it more currently. You have the Spurs had Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
And Wembanyama's available. You absolutely take Victor Wembanyama.
Sure.
You go, well, you have the best center in the league, and now you're adding maybe what will become one of the best centers of all time. Yes.
Does where you're picking in the draft change your mind? So that's an extreme example, and you're 100% right. But what if you have pick 28, and maybe you have a wing that's you have him higher on your board than a power forward, but you really need a power forward.
I guess I would do that one in a sense of how big is if the wing on my board is next in line and that's who we're targeting, and the power forward is of need,
sure,
and it's like 3 spots lower,
yeah, okay.
Maybe I do that. But if it's like, no, I'm separating these guys by like 15 spots, no, take the better player.
I think they're definitely in BPA territory.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, let's get to some NFL notes, including a big suspension, a robbery, and some injuries as well. We'll do all that next.